The single largest category of lawsuits filed in the U.S. have to do with debt collection. Millions of people get sued every single year for old credit cards and other outstanding debts. And consumers almost never have an attorney on these cases, and they often lose the case. The I-Team's Katie Wilcox spoke with one tech startup, though, working to change that.
When someone gets sued for a debt, they can feel isolated and hopeless, like they have no idea what to do. This tech startup is offering a solution and giving consumers a little bit more of an even playing field. Around the country, from North Carolina,
they sent a sheriff to my door,
to Arizona.
This came out of the blue.
Consumers are shocked.
I had no idea what this was about.
When they get served.
That did scare me.
Sherry Spector and Ann Munoz are just two of the millions of people hit with a debt collection lawsuit.
This was different.
Both women were sued by a major debt collector, Portfolio Recovery Associates. It's just one of the largest debt collection companies nationwide. And to put it in perspective, the I-Team found it filed more than 20,000 lawsuits in Maricopa County alone in just 2 years. And that's a drop in the bucket.
We estimate around 10 million a year are filed. It's one of the primary activities that happen in state courthouses like the one behind us.
George Simons launched a tech startup to make those cases easier to handle.
Pretty much never does a lawyer take on the defendant's case.
As many as 90% of debtors don't have legal counsel and don't know what to do. What are the biggest sort of pitfalls that you see when someone gets a debt collection lawsuit?
Number one pitfall is not responding. Right? So if somebody gets sued, a lot of times they won't respond. We're changing that. We're making it very easy for people to respond and engage with the collector.
Simon's company is called Solo. It offers a simple form to help consumers file a response to a lawsuit or negotiate a settlement.
So if they don't respond to the lawsuit, they'll lose by default.
And a default judgment adds fees and interest.
That is a very conservative estimate.
Wow.
To say that you'll pay an extra 70%. Very conservative.
Just because of the lawsuit. But Solo will negotiate with the debt collector, sometimes avoiding a lawsuit altogether.
So to date, people have brought $1.5 billion in debt lawsuits onto our platform to get those resolved.
It's a service that may have helped consumers like Ann or Sherry, who found mistakes in the lawsuits against them.
Sometimes mistakes happen, and those cases should be resolved, and the person shouldn't pay money if they don't owe money. For a lot of these cases, the consumer does recognize that they owe some money and they want to pay that back.
Either way, the point is, don't ignore a lawsuit.
When you come after me wrongfully, I'm going to make as much noise as possible.
Ann defended herself without a lawyer. Sherry did get an attorney. Both got their cases thrown out.
I just have chills right now because just hearing that was just complete vindication.
I'm not backing down.
And Sherry Spector was actually part of a class action lawsuit against Portfolio Recovery Associates, and she won money back. So I'll say it again, if you get sued for a debt, don't ignore it. I have more tips and information on 12news.com. Katie Wilcox, 12 News.